cooking, we cooking, we cooking, we cooking, we cooking, we cooking, we cooking, everybody's cooking. We cooking, we cooking, we cooking, we cooking. We promote local agriculture and local business. We cooking, we cooking, we cooking, we cooking. We support local fishermen and local businesses. We cooking, we cooking, we cooking, we cooking. We cooking.
Greetings. Welcome again to another episode of We Cooking, Eclectic Vinci Cuisine. I'd like to introduce today one of my favorite chefs that have been on We Cooking Eclectic Vinci Cuisine, Chef Darielle Ambrose.
So good to be back. Hope you guys missed me. Maybe not. Hopefully, maybe. Right?
Yeah, we missed you. I miss you. We are moving towards a gradual process of change on We Cooking Eclectic Vinci Cuisine. And the change and transformation is looking at how we're eating, what we're eating. Because remember, this program promotes the use of your local agriculture and marine produce. So we're looking to find the best in the local. What is the best? Well, it's what's grown really naturally and organically. Pesticide-free, fungicide-free, herbicide-free. Any of those things that we're going to be using our products, we try to bring you what we know is naturally grown here on this island. And what our goal is to really get rid of the genetically modified products that we're using. And so I'm gonna let Chef take over from here.
Well, today we'll start off with a salad. However, what I'm going to start off with today will be the main course. It will be a chicken dome stuffed with pilau rice. Very interesting technique. It's the first technique that I'm going to try ever while doing the chicken dome. So, you know, We Cooking will get to experience that. Okay. Also, we'll have the hash, which is sweet potato, roasted corn and plantain hash, and it will be accompanied with some local callaloo style, you know, with a hint of Trini flavors, and it's coming with a burnt sugar red wine sauce. Welcome back to We Cooking. Chef Ambrose here, and we're about to get started. Like I said in the, our introduction, we'll be working on our main course. So I have here my beautiful little poulet chicken that I am basically going to fabricate. Normally, I'll take out the inside, and you have, you know, feet and neck, that sort of thing. You could probably cook these and make them into stock as opposed to using fresh water. It adds more flavor to whatever you're cooking. And I'm going to start with separating the back. And I separate. And we're going to separate breast, the leg parts. Now, chicken dome. Like I said, it will be stuffed with a pilau rice, right? So I need to fillet this breast in such a way that it's flat out. When I'm placing the rice inside, the remaining pieces or parts, I should say, of the fillet would be able to coat it, so I can wrap it and create an actual dome, or like I should say, yeah, a ball basically. So now we're going to fillet or butterfly this breast. Normally, how I would do it like an open book. So you cut from the middle. You take your time. Your knife just flow with the flesh of the chicken, and you're basically opening up the breast. Alright, use the flat end. You don't want to use this at all because you'll defeat the entire purpose of your chicken. When you're pounding, you just don't pound, you know, aimlessly, or you're going all about the place. You're actually trying to keep a certain shape so that you'll be able to enclose it after you stuff it with the pilau rice. So as you can see, chicken, no holes, nothing. we're on the safe side. I'm gonna keep this wrapped and work on the next one. There we go. Beautiful. What I have here in the back is some water already simmering. I'm going to make that same stock I've been talking about, as opposed to just putting in water into, for example, my rice and my sauce, so it gives it more flavor, right? You can see here, same parts. Add my peppercorns, add just a bit of salt, sea salt, and I can add bay leaf, sprig of thyme, do like ratatouille, drop it in there, and probably put garlic clove. So I'm gonna basically cover this, not all the way, because you don't want it to bubble over. And also remember, you do not want your stock to boil, you want it to simmer, or little to no bubbles at all, just a little bit bubbling action going on, and so that the water now could take the flavors of the chicken and make a very flavorful liquid. So I have my pot here, as you can see the steam, I'm sure you're seeing it, with my coconut oil. Please remember, coconut oil, it's local, it's the best way to go health-wise, it's just there. I'm gonna start my browning process. Have my sugar, brown sugar, and my coconut oil, which was already in the pot. I don't want to add too much because you don't want your rice to be too sweet. So just gonna wait a little while there. Meanwhile, I'm going to get my pot going for the callaloo. Right, it's already hot. I'm sure you saw that steam. Adding just a little bit of coconut oil to this. My browning method is successful. I'm going to basically add my rice in, brown it a bit. So now I'm going to add some water. Increase heat. So now is where I would actually put in my, onions, seasonings as usual. That was about a tablespoon and a half, sorry, of onions. Yeah, that looks more like it. Add a bit of salt to this. Remember, sea salt, so you don't want to use too much. And now I'm going to add my ketchup. Ketchup also aids in the color of the rice, but we don't want to add too much. So about another tablespoon and a half. You would add some garlic. So we're gonna just let this cook down a bit. As you can see, my stock over here, my little baby, it's kind of bubbling, so I'm going to reduce the heat. But as you can see, it's not much of, it's not looking oily, meaning you're not seeing much fat because I trimmed the fat already.
CK Grace and Company is the number one supermarket for 100% Vincentian. Vincentian Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. Oh yes, we're number one, CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincentian, a supermarket for you and me.
welcome back, and guess what show we on? We cooking, 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 and I hope you like cooking too. So now I'm going to saute up my ingredients. Make sure that you have the right amount of heat. What I normally do, get just a little tip of water. This is about 3 to 4 okras that I chopped here. I'm going to blend the callaloo at the end. You'll see in the long run. It's going to help. Now we're adding the pimentos, some onions, actually I should add my pumpkins. It should be a bit of safety. And now I am going to add the callaloo. Callaloo is just like spinach as well. I'm adding so much, but give it, you know, a minute or two, and you see how, not really a minute or two, because this is a lot, about 10 minutes or so, and you'll see the finished product. Add some water at first, and coming close to the end, I'll add my coconut milk. About a little over 2 cups, and then as it dries down, I will add some more, so that I won't make it look like callaloo soup, but callaloo. Right? Just checking out my rice. I'm basically going to do this rice like a pilaf method, where you gradually like adding water to it, adding water to it, adding water to it. But as opposed to adding water, this time I'm going to add the chicken stock. Alright, so I'm going to strain this bad boy. Now I have my stock. Look at that. It's a nice stock. So I'm going to gradually add this stock in my pilau rice. I normally add, you know, just a piece of cinnamon stick in my pilau, just to give it, you know, the spice touch. Probably a sprig of thyme. Now I'm going to add my herbs, my chive and shadow beneath. So, adding just a little bit of that, a little bit of chive, need just a little bit of salt in there. A bit sea salt, so you don't want to add too much. Add your carrots in there. See how it looks thus far. Right, checking out my callaloo now. At this point, remember I added just water, right? I could always strain this if I realize it's too much water before I add my coconut milk. Right. Adding it in there. And if I need any more, I can always add as I go. Now, time for this to be flavored up. Alright. All my other ingredients in there. Want this to be really flavorful. And just a little bit of black pepper in that. And get my garlic going on. And close it down, let her cook. Check on my rice. Really don't want to move and have this boiling on me. So here we have it here. So we're going to let this cook down a bit. Raise the flame just a bit more so the liquid will come out. And when this is finished, we're going to stuff our chicken and hopefully be almost finished with this. We're back to We Cooking. Chef Ambrose here, and our callaloo is finished. I'm just going to blend. Now this is the consistency that I'm looking for. However, one of the reasons why I don't give like exact recipes that you have is because, you know, you can alter if you like. You can change it up, you can blend it a little less, but for me, this is what I'm looking for, right? What I'm going to do here now is prep our hash, which will be sweet potato, roasted corn, and plantain hash. You can also bake them or roast them if you like. Gives a nice flavor that way. Sweet potato, all locally grown as well. Alright. I'm going to cook the corn first because I just boiled it. Alright. And I'm going to pan roast it. So it's going to get a very harsh set. And then from that I build my hash. Alright. We're still here, Chef Ambrose, we cooking, and we're gonna do our chicken domes. So what I actually have to do is season both outside and inside. Paprika is to give it a little color. Remember, again, it's sea salt, so don't put too much. Flip it. And this is the one I have to doctor, so it's good that I picked this one first. So I'll show you exactly how I'm going to approach this. So now we have our pilau rice, and we're gonna try to boil it now and place it in the center. And here's the tricky part. You have to fold in the edges a bit and cover it as such. Now to properly clean this, base of itself, you put at the bottom and bring everything together. The longer you do it, the better. Or the more you do it, sorry. Right? Give it a nice tie. You don't want it too tight because I'm going to actually poach this, and when I'm finished poaching it, I'll give it a nice sear so it gets a nice color on it. Alright, so we have our wok, and you see the steam effect going already, and our sauce pan for our hash. So what I'm going to do first, get the chicken going because it takes longer to poach. No, I'm not using a lid because the foil now could create a better steaming effect. Alright, so that's what's going on over there. Working on my hash now. Coconut oil, don't forget it, don't use any other oil. Oil is some more. Basically sweating my onions. Another substitute, or if you have it, you could use shallots. That gives such a nice distinct flavor to your hash. You let this saute up a bit. All the ingredients I was prepping a while ago, my plantains, my corn, my sweet potatoes, I have here already. Remember I said I'm going to pan sear my corn first so I get a more like roasted effect. So I'm going to add these in now and let them get a nice brown color on it. So we're letting this cook, really cook down and get that nice caramelization or that nice brown color on it. And then I am going to add my plantains and sweet potatoes that were already steamed. Add my plantains and my sweet potatoes. They're a bit big, but it's fine. And season again. Add my hint of garlic in there. Not a whole lot though. Going to add just a little bit of fresh herbs, some Channel Benny or Channel Bean. Not too much though because it's strong. A bit of side. also, if you look at the plastic, is still on, right? This is why it's good to steam and not boil this water while you're poaching your domes, because the plastic, it keeps the plastic on. If you notice the cooking process already, you're seeing the raw part on top, you see the cooked parts on the side. Yeah, this one's screaming, this one telling me, yeah, take me out already. Alright? Yeah, I mean, you need too long. Take me out. What I'm going to do, lift these off. I'm going to take the plastic off and then set them back inside the same wok. So letting it set all the way around and should be fine. This is about as much color as I want. See here? Get that color.
Grace and Company is the number one supermarket for 100% Vincentian supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. Oh yes, we're number one, CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincentians, a supermarket for you and me.
Your hash. The objective is to try as much as possible to get it flat so that you rest your dome on top. But that's my objective. I'll put dots first and then I'll do like a spoon effect on it. Good to be creative.
Good afternoon everyone, and today here my name is Jonelle Hoyt and we're on We Cooking. I will turn you over to my friend Ashley. I'm going to ask him, Ashley, are you excited about this meal we're about to try?
Definitely. I'm waiting to get my hands into that.
Seeing it being prepped, it looks so savory, right?
Oh, definitely.
Speaking of the meal, it's coming right here.
Wonderful job by Chef Ambrose.
You sure we're supposed to touch it? It looks so good. Don't want to spoil the thing.
No, go ahead, man. Just take your time, dig in, enjoy.
I'm hoping everyone is seeing this. It looks lovely.
Now we have a nice ball here. We don't want to destroy him, so we have to go easy on him.
I don't know about you, but I'm going in.
Oh. All right, I will take the caution side.
It's very well cooked. The outside has a sweet, savory taste, and you can actually taste the pilau that's inside it. Tasting some vegetables on the inside too.
Nice Vincentian stuff. Nice Vincentian local food. Very, very tasty indeed.
Here in his Bajan accent. Special shout out to the Vincentians,
yeah.
The Barbadians, the rest Caribbean nationals, those internationally. Don't forget we are on We Cooking.
Lovely, Chef
Great.
Ambrose. Great going.
Best show I've ever been on. The only one, but the best one.
I remember my favorite
exceptional.
callaloo and my corn and my sweet potato.
Chef
and my
Ambrose,
lovely
you have
plantains.
outdone yourself.
Welcome back to the final part of We Cooking Eclectic Vinci Cuisine. Thanks so much to our young chef Darielle Ambrose, who's one of the best. Learned so much from her today. And from our special guest.
Yes, of course. Can't forget to thank Ashley John, Mr. Ashley John, and also Janelle Hoyt, near and dear to my heart. Love them both. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, they were great guests, man. And you can tell they genuinely loved your food, you know? And that's what we like on We Cooking Eclectic Vinci Cuisine. We promote the use of our local agricultural and marine produce. And I know you've heard us talk a little bit about GMOs, and we are gradually changing. We're learning things, informing ourselves of what's best to eat. So it's a gradual process for us and a learning process. So bear with us. We'd like to thank our team, Ice Kid De Freitas, who's making us look real good right here on We Cooking Eclectic Vinci Cuisine. So stay tuned, and Chef Ambrose will be coming with you again right here on We Cooking Eclectic Vinci Cuisine. Booyah!
Yes.